I'm going to show you guys how to change the oil in the Honda XR70 2003. I'm going to go exactly how it says to do it in the owner's manual. It takes 10W40 oil, preferably SG or higher, except oils labeled as energy conserving. You can see right there. JASO MA, they say to use the Honda GN4. I couldn't find that anywhere around here that was open, so I just got Valvoline 10W40 motorcycle, 4-stroke. This meets and exceeds the JASO MA and the SG by the API SG, so this is fine. So the first thing you do is you start it and let it idle for a few minutes to warm up the oil. So I already did that, and then you let it sit for another few minutes after you do that. So I'm just letting it sit now. I got this oil at the Advanced Auto Parts. It was like $6.29. This XR70 holds 0.6 quarts, so a little over half of this bottle here. And I'll show you guys how to do it. Okay, so I let it sit for a few minutes after I had it idle, warm up the oil. Then you want to get your socket wrench with the size of 11/16, and you're going to loosen up the drain plug right there. That way. Actually, let's loosen this up so you can have it free flow right out, have some airflow. I haven't changed the oil in this in a long time, so look at how dirty it is. Ew. So you just put this off to the side. You can make sure you keep that washer on there. Yeah, this is definitely in need of an oil change very bad, so it's about time I do it. So let that sit and drip by itself for a while. It only holds 0.6 of a quart, so that's pretty much it. Then they say to get the motorcycle and kind of tip it forward and back, left and right, to get the remaining oil out. I have this going into a big drain pan for like a car. And you could always dump it out when you're done. You could put it in a bottle and recycle it. It's nice. Alright, I'm gonna let this drain out and then I'll show you guys about tightening it. Okay, so all the oil is drained out of the motorcycle, and now I have the drain bowl here. The next thing in the steps of changing it, it says remove the old sealing washer and install a new sealing washer, this one right here. I don't have a new one, and this one's in perfect condition, so I'm just going to keep this. Install the oil drain bolt and tighten to the specified torque. It says 18 foot-pounds of torque. I have a torque wrench here. I got a Harbor Freight. It's a click style torque wrench, so all you have to do is get your socket, the 11/16 I think it is, or 17mm if you're using metric. You come down here and you're going to turn that to 18, so between 15 and 20, to get the right torque on it. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm going to put a little oil around the threads and right on the washer here just to give it a nice seal. So put your finger in the oil. in the new oil. Come down here and just kind of coat it. Okay, and then I'm going to put this right back in there by hand, get it twisted, hand tight, and then finish it off with the 18 pounds of torque on the torque wrench. Okay, I set it to 18 pounds of torque on the torque wrench. Gonna come over here. And just hit it until it clicks. I don't know if you could see that, but it kind of gives right there. That's how it tells you that you're at 18 pounds. That's it. So that's tight enough. And now take this out and replace the oil. Alright, so I got the oil bolt down here tightened. Now I'm going to add the new oil right up in here. It says 0.6 US quarts, 0.6 liters. So that's going to be a little past the 16 mark here, because 16 ounces is about half of the quart, so 0.6 would be a little more. Yeah, pour it so this side is going towards the engine. Okay, a little bit more in there. Alright, so that's a little past the 16 mark on the container, and we're gonna clean this off, turn it in. It says start the engine, let it idle for a few minutes with the motorcycle held upright on level ground. Check the oil level. Let's see where it's at, just right here, before I even started. Looks like it's right in the middle. It says when you put it in, don't twist it all the way in, just set it right into it like that, and then pull it out. Yeah, it's reading just about halfway filled, so that's like perfect. Halfway on that mark there with the little X's. You don't want to go past that top piece here, so right in the middle will be good. So I'm going to start it, let it sit for a few minutes, and then see where it's at after that. Alright, so I let it sit, I let it idle for a few minutes. Now I'm going to put it upright like this, and we're going to check to see where the oil's at. So you want to get it, clean it off, clean rag. You can see right here there's nothing on there. So we're going to set it right into the oil pan. Pull it out, and it's reading a little on the low side. You can see it's right where the line starts. So I should put a little more in. Let me do it one more time. Yeah, it's a little low, so I'm going to add some more, and then we should be good. And yeah, we're at like the upper level mark almost. So that's just pretty much good. That's perfect. Tighten her up and you're good to go. That's how you change the oil in a 2003 XR70.